Hi everyone, Happy New Year! I know it's the end of the month, but this is my first time seeing you since the New Year, so Happy New Year! I hope that your new year is off to a fabulous start. I hope that whatever goals you have set, that you are striving towards them, and I just hope that you are well. I have not uploaded a video since November. So before I got back on a regular schedule, I wanted to take some time and give you a bit of an update on what's going on. We had a wonderful Christmas and New Year last year. Well, I guess at this point it would be the year before, but we had a very low key holiday this time. The year before, we had a big holiday with guests that came in and we did a lot. But this time around, we really spent a lot of time at home. We did have a get together with some of our immediate family here, and we had a really nice, chill Christmas, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year, and no complaints. Everything was cool. I celebrated a birthday, and right before Christmas and the New Year, I celebrated a birthday. And it's a milestone birthday. I turned 40, and so I was, just very reflective and very grateful to, first of all, be here for 40 years. And I had some time to just really reflect on um, my journey to 40, where I am and where I want to be. And that led into the new year, which, of course, for a lot of us, when we approach the new year, we just generally do reflecting, have some time to just reflect. And so, both of those combined, I spent a lot of time, I think, just thinking about life, where I am, um, and where I want to go. And along with that, a bit of an update. I've mentioned in past videos, not many videos. I don't think I've mentioned it a lot, but I have mentioned it that my father lived with us, and he had lived with us for almost 8 years. Yeah, almost 8 years. And right before Thanksgiving, his health took a turn, and then right before Christmas, he passed away. And so, with his passing and turning 40, and um, the end of the year with the new year and everything, it was a lot of time to just reflect. And um, it's still new, it's still pretty fresh. Um, yeah, it's still pretty fresh. As I said, my father lived with us, and he was a part of our day to day. And so it's very different. It's very different. And I spent a lot of time, a lot of my time, a lot of my thoughts, a lot of my energy went towards his well being. And it was an honor to do so, as my father I had a wonderful father. And it's hard for me to talk in past tense, so I have to remember, like in my head, I like past tense, present tense, because again, this is still pretty fresh for me. But my father has been a wonderful father my whole life. And so it was an honor for me to um, honor him by doing everything I could to make sure that he had quality of life. And he definitely did. And he spent a lot of time with his grandchildren, and he spent a lot of time with me and my husband and getting to know people in the community. And so it just takes some getting used to him not being here. And, but I know that based on my faith that he is in a much better place. My father was a big chunk of my life. And so now that decision and honoring him has been fulfilled, it just left me with, okay, huh, I have energy that was directed in one direction. I now am looking at where to direct that energy and where I'm going, and um, yeah, all of that. And so my last video that I uploaded was a video about overcoming grief after the death of a parent. And I uploaded that video about my mother who died, back in 2004. Um, and soon after that video was uploaded, like I said, that was November, my father's health took a turn. So it was interesting that right after I uploaded that video, I went into a situation with my father right after that. So yeah, I think that is pretty well what has been going on with me. Just finalizing that and um, getting all of the his affairs and things wrapped up, and just really getting into a life groove. And at this point, everyone's gone back to school, and it's good. And so here I am back on YouTube, and I have really missed you all and thought about you all so much, and um, want to share some things with you. I guess um, definitely have some ideas for this channel, and just remembering why I started the channel, and looking at where I want things to go with the channel. And with that, I want to say thank you. Thank you to those of you who have subscribed and have been with me through this journey. I greatly appreciate your time, your love, and your support. And for those of you who are new around here, let me just properly introduce myself. My name is Jennifer, and this is Busy Being Mom. And a couple of years ago, I think it was 2014, I started this channel because I looked around and realized that life was great for me. I was very comfortable and things were great, going lovely. But I realized that a lot of the things in my life were not genuine and were not representative of me. And I wanted to um, embrace my passions and embrace my goals and my vision for me personally. And I decided that I wouldn't let my role as wife and my role as mother drown out drown out who I am. And so I began to tear away some of the things that I felt like were not really what I wanted, because I found that at times I could add things to my life based on my roles or based on what I thought I should want or what I thought I should be doing, but they weren't necessarily representative of who I am. And so what I heard in my spirit was, hey, who were you when you came into this world? Before you were a daughter, before you were a wife, before you were a mother, who were you? Bring that into your roles. Bring who you are into the roles that you now occupy, and don't allow your roles to now occupy you and run the show. And so I decided that I would begin to change those things, and that I wanted to connect with other moms who could relate to it and who could inspire me as I inspired them. And so that is what brought me here to the Busy Being Mom channel. Busy Being Mom, but mindful to nourish the spirit within. And my mission is to be happy, to live full and love life, and to inspire you to do the same. And so I want to bring more of that journey here, because that's the purpose. And sometimes the vision, the voice, the message can be drowned out. But I want to make sure that the vision and the story, the journey, the message is loud and clear. And so that's what I will be, that's my intention for the year with the channel. My camera went off. But you've heard me mention in other videos about writing a manuscript. And so that's something that I've been working on maybe the same amount of time. I may have started it around the same time that I started the channel, and it's been kind of off and on for me. And I joined a writer's club, and I started learning a lot about writing, and I think I may have overwhelmed myself. And so I'm thinking of doing less workshops and things like that, and just focusing on just writing the story. And so with not my manuscript, my intention for the year is to complete the manuscript, and it is a novel. And the story is based on a group of women, and I was inspired by the number of women in my life who have just helped me to just grow as a wife, as a mother, and as an individual. And I wanted to tell that story, not necessarily my personal story, but I wanted to just tell the story of women coming together from different backgrounds and different perspectives, but who have some similarities and some common ground, and how they overcome the different obstacles that they face, and how their faith helps them to overcome the challenges that the rain falls on everyone and the sun shines on us all, but how they were able to overcome a lot of their challenges and help one another. And my intention is to really get that story out, to get the manuscript complete, and then after the manuscript is complete, I can go from there. So that's my goal with that. I work a job from home, and it's really flexible. I can work anywhere from 10 to 29 hours a week. And now that my father has passed away, I have decided to increase my time on that job working from home. And so there's that. And of course, there's goals with family, relationship, friendships, and things like that I have some intentions for as well. And yeah, I have a vision board that I already had a vision board, but I decided to create one that my vision board before was more kind of long term. And so I wanted to create one that would be more immediate. And so I'm going to do a video to share that with you, to share more of what I'm intending for this year. Okay, I hope it's not too choppy. I've had to stop because my camera's stopping due to storage issues. But I was talking about the vision board, and so I created a different one that has more of my immediate goals there, and I definitely want to share that with you because vision boards it's something that a lot of people are doing, but it's also something that still a lot of people don't know a lot about. And so I think that by sharing our vision boards, we give each other ideas, and it's also helpful to those who maybe have been thinking about doing a vision board but don't know how to do it. And although we are headed into February, it's not too late. You can do a vision board at any time. And so I definitely want to come back on probably in the next video and share my vision board with you. And so I think I've covered everything. I've given you an update. The family is great. My husband is great. My 3 children are great. One of the things that was such a blessing to me when my father passed away was talking to so many people, family members that I hadn't spoken to in a while, just because we just moved away from one another, and but that I grew up with and have known forever, hearing their voices. And I would have an hour-long conversation, hang up, have another hour-long conversation, hang up, have another conversation with someone else, and it just really just filled my heart. And I just received so much love, and I felt like it was my father's prayer. I felt like um, that as he was transitioning, I just really felt like that his prayer to God was that fill my daughter with love. I just feel like that was part of his peace and his transition, that he wanted me to feel loved, and I definitely felt so much love just coming from everywhere, and that was a blessing, and that was so warming for me. And so everybody is fine. We are well. We are well. We are excited about the new year. We are excited about life. And I think I've shared everything: the manuscript, the channel, my job that I do here from home. And I think that is it for now. And I plan to continue on with coming back on here and with more videos. And so I hope to see you in those upcoming videos. Thank you so much for watching. Have a happy, happy, blessed day. And be happy, live full, love life, and I'll see you in the next video.